We are here today with Luke McGuire. Luke, welcome back to the show.
Thank you. It's good to be here again. And what's happening, everyone? I appreciate you guys checking this out.
It's good to have you here, Luke. Luke and I have actually been talking for like the last 2 hours here before getting on, but we decided finally it was time to hit that record button and bring you all in onto the conversation. Luke's really excited. He's actually really tired as well. He was up for about 35 hours before going to sleep and waking up for this interview. And the reason
Mhm.
is he's got something amazing that he has coming out on Thursday at 9 a.m. Eastern. He's going to be doing a pre-launch webinar. If you guys want to sign up at any point during this call, go ahead and click that link below and claim your spot on that call. You're going to want to be on there. I'm going to go ahead and read off the headline for the software that you're going to be releasing here, as I know it is, again, something that you've put so much of your time in, so much of your effort into, and you are just so excited. So it says here, how I 10 times my sales overnight with this mobile first secret. URL fam turns every mobile tap into instant results. And then you guys will see it when you come to the sales page, funnels, offers, webinars, replay pages that convert in seconds, all on one page with zero redirects or lost sales. So Luke, bring us into this. What's this all about and why should we be excited?
Yeah, cool. Well, again, thank you very much for having me today. This has been a project that's, if I think back of how long I've been building this out and how it's really evolved into something that I'm so excited for. It's probably been 2, maybe even 3 years since the first initial idea that I had, which was years ago. I wanted to create a tool for my social media channels, specifically Instagram, where I built a lot of software for my bio link, right? So the one clickable link in your bio, that's the same on Facebook, the same on TikTok, on X, and YouTube as well. Except YouTube you can link out in other places, but those other social channels you can only link. Out to a different site via your clickable bio link
Mhm.
in terms of hyperlinking it. And I wanted to create a tool similar to Linktree, which I'm sure many of you have seen, which is
Sure.
essentially one link that turns into, I guess, 5, 10, as many links as you want, right? And I thought that was a cool idea before actually doing the research and looking into it and how it's one of probably the worst things you can do to just destroy any chance of getting any sort of outcome, which I'll talk about
Yeah,
very
yeah, go ahead. Okay, if you're gonna address that, I'm curious.
yeah. Yeah. And it made me go, wow, as well. And so we built, and I actually basically did, that's what I did. I built out this basically Linktree replica maybe about 2 years ago. And I started using it and, it worked as it should, but I wasn't getting conversions. It wasn't helping in getting people to the right places and it was almost like I found whenever if you do a sales email you don't want to be selling three things on the one email. You want to make it focused around one key outcome, really.
If you give
And
if you give people too many options they'll do nothing, right? Like you have all these
exactly.
different things and they're like, I'm out of here.
Yeah, it's like, oh, this person doesn't know what they're doing or what I should do. So, in marketing and sales, people want to be told what they want to do, and they want to be shown the benefit of how it's going to benefit them, right? So yeah, too many options is never a good idea. We built it to a basic stage, and then I thought, you know what, let's try to make it a bit better than Linktree, and add in some other features too. Like maybe we can add in music or videos, or we can make it into a bit more of a profile. And it kind of started to look like like almost like an old school MySpace page, kind of.
I kind of miss
Um,
MySpace. That
oh,
I mean, I'm a bit older than you are, but so I use it a little bit more maybe than you did. I don't know.
I don't know. I use MySpace like crazy. That's the first place I learned to code, and I would code these random like lightning bolts coming down over my profile and changing my top 8 friends into like top 2 people. And if I had a fight with my girlfriend, the same girlfriend I'm with now, I'd take her out of my top 8 and then I put her back in as number one. And it was,
Is
yeah.
she in there
Don't know if
now?
you did that, Mike.
Is she back in there now?
Yeah, I hope so. I should. I really should check because that has to be fixed otherwise. But and then I thought to myself, oh, like one day I looked at this page and I thought, wow, this is actually like kind of cool. What other features could I add to this? And I kept on building it while at the same time I wasn't getting any more results through my actual clickable links in my bio from this tool. And I was like, there's no point releasing something if it's not going to get results. So, and there was this shift happening as well at the same time. And that's why I've decided now is the time to really go for this. And after I tested it and I saw that it works, and essentially what's happening now, and I'm calling it the silent killer of people's sales right now. It's happening to anyone that has a business, really, where right now 2 out of 3 people that come to any website are doing so via a mobile device, right?
Makes
So
sense. Everyone's on their phones.
yeah, and all of this makes sense, which is why I was like, wow, like how did I think of this sooner? And why has no one else been doing this? So 2 out of 3 people are on their phones. That over half of online sales are done via mobile as well. There's some other insane like stats, like 92% of the world has access to a phone now with internet. 72% of all e-com transactions happen on mobile devices. And these numbers are just going up and up and up. Like in 10 years ago, in 2015, it was 35% of your traffic came from a mobile device. So we're now it's not the future anymore where mobile is going to be the main place to market. It's now. And the thing that what
We're
we're
in the
doing
future
though,
now. We're there.
yeah, we're there now where there's more people using mobile than they are desktop. Yet how do we build our sites for mobile? We really don't. We basically build a website for a desktop 24-inch or above screen, and then just hope that the optimized site, which is going to just take a site like a website that's meant to be for this, to then cram it down, stack it on top of each other, and make this giant, long, messy page for your mobile, which simply doesn't convert anywhere near as well as it
You're
does on
on
the
there and they're
desktop.
like trying to like click on the links, and it's like these little links that
Oh,
show up on them, and your fat fingers like are clicking the wrong thing, and then you just give up.
seriously. And then some image will just pop up so big over here. You then change tabs, and then you end up calling, I don't know, Apple Genius Bar, and then they give you a more of a headache as well
Yeah.
because I don't know, like it's just turned into a nightmare, right? But it really pisses people off, to be quite frank. It's like mobile sites are not mobile users don't want to be buying and using desktop built sites,
Mhm.
and it's basically we're playing Russian roulette. And why would anyone play Russian roulette with their main traffic source for their business? And what's happening is that mobile sites actually convert 50% less. Sorry, desktop sites shown on a mobile device convert 50% less than they do on the desktop. So people are
Makes
just
sense.
literally bleeding sales every single day purely from just using that. Now, this doesn't even get into looking at things like, say, redirects, right? Redirects is an absolute killer for us users on a mobile, right? I'm sure you've seen our attention spans are getting less and less and less. Every 3 seconds, you lose that as the site takes to load, you lose over 50% of your sales traffic. So anyone that's waiting there takes longer than 3 seconds to load. You've lost half the traffic,
I believe it.
and most sites take more than 3 seconds to load on a mobile device. It's wild, and then every click after that, you lose another 30 to 50% of the traffic purely again because you're taking them a step further for them to try and figure out where they need to go, what they need to do. Do they
Was the
need to
idea to
zoom?
make it like really simple? Like from what I've heard so far, the idea is to make it not too much craziness going on, to have a goal in mind,
Mhm.
what you want them to do. Because I mean, that's something that I think
Exactly.
if even if people today don't buy Luke software, which is fine,
Hmm.
not everyone has
Hmm.
to. But I think one thing that you should know in your marketing, like you said before, you need to tell people what to do. You need to make sure that you give it to them. You need to make sure that, okay, if you tell them to do something, that it's easy and clear for them to
Hmm.
actually complete that action.
Exactly right. And the thing is as well, we're coming again, the future's now where there's ways that we use specific types of sites and specific types of resources where we will only ever access a site via a mobile device. For example, um, literally the only times you'll be accessing TikTok is or Instagram is going to be for 99% of people via their mobile phones. So if your bio link, that's only going to be getting mobile traffic. If you're sending messages on Messenger or in the DMs, most likely doing that via mobile as well. I think it's over 80% of people use the phone versus the desktop for that. And again, mobile traffic, QR codes. You have to have a phone to scan a QR code to then get access to the sale or whatever it might be.
Sure.
That's if that's not built for a mobile device, then again, you're just literally losing sales instantly because of this. And it just made me think, why isn't there a way where you can make a site for mobile that, like you said, simple, easy, but actually has elements of a real page builder. Actually has these different tools that page builders that made for desktop actually include, like for things like the ability to even buy. Can I like tools like Linktree and whatnot? This is why I should answer that quickly. Why they're so bad is one, so many people that are using it for specific sites like adult content, OnlyFans and whatnot. It's certain social platforms slap people saying, okay, this link is associated with all of these OnlyFans contacts
Mhm.
that have been reported. Domains can get really poor reputations from that. And I know it's been a big problem for Linktree there. In saying that, if you think about the journey, I was saying before, 30 to 50% of people leave every single tap that they take if they do not find what they are looking for, and also playing with fire, that 50% of people leave if the site doesn't load within 3 seconds. So uh, and this is a crazy fact with bio links on social media, 98%, so almost everyone never reach a end cart, a checkout cart. They never do. And that's the stats right now. No one ever makes it to a sales cart because of these key problems: redirects, slow load times, mobile desktop sites being shown to mobile users, and
All
it's
that
it's
traffic's getting wasted.
all of it is getting wasted. And because what happens is, say they're on Instagram or they're on TikTok and they're scrolling, they're in this social mindset. They find something, they go, oh, I like this person's profile. They'll click it, they'll click the bio link. So that's one tap. Then they'll click one of the 5, 10 links, whatever it is. If they can't find what they want instantly, like within the first 3 seconds of being there after the site's loaded, they're gone again.
They're out of there.
And but if say they're trying to find, I don't know, a shirt that someone says, oh, I've checked my bio links for the shirt that I'm wearing, they might click on the website. They might say, okay, there's a shop button up there, and but that's another click. So then 30 to 50% on average gone. Then they'll scroll through their products. They'll be like, is that it? They might click it, and then it's not, and then they go, oh, screw this. This is and it might be because the image of the shirt is so small on mobile because it's a desktop website. It just destroys the process, and the person just goes, I just want to go back to social media, and I'll do that later, and probably never come back again.
So really,
So
we need to be building our sites instead of building it for desktop. And of course, we need to be able to cater to people that are coming on desktop. But we
mm,
really need to be at this point in time, like you mentioned that we're in the future now. We need to be considering a lot more the mobile experience because that's where people are. That's where uh, the a lot of people are shopping from places. You mentioned Instagram. I mean, so many people are shopping on Instagram. You've got my wife does a lot of shopping on there. And she's doing it on her phone. She doesn't like she has a computer at home. I don't know if she's
mhm.
ever bought anything on her computer, Luke.
Yeah, yeah,
I think
yeah.
she's done it all on her phone. We were just buying something earlier today, and she was doing it. She handed me her phone. And she was like, "Help me order this," and it
Mhm,
was all on a mobile device. So bring us in. I know that you're going to do a full, complete demo of your
mhm,
software on the webinar, but can you just give us a
mhm.
little sneak peek in time?
Yeah,
Just a little sneak peek in a short amount of time here, so we can just take a look.
for sure. Let me go ahead and share my screen. So, all right, we're inside a URL, fam. There's a few ways we can use it, but again, I'll just share with you uh, one of the easiest quick little teasers here. So here in our templates, you get some templates when you pick it up in the front end product. there's upgrades, and again, you don't need any of the upgrades for the front end to work, but they are as you'll see, they really are their own standalone products. And it's
Yeah,
you know
when you
that
show us, one thing I always like, if you can just be clear, if you show anything that's like in an upgrade, because we'll walk through those as well, what the upgrades are. But just yeah, just make
Mhm.
sure people understand what they get on the front end and what's an upgrade and what isn't.
Yeah, of course. So here's a bunch of templates that you can just use right out the gate, which show kind of like mini mobile sites that had our team build out right away. So you can use it from anything from, like, say you could use it to create here's a local business restaurant, for example, or where they can use this on their mobile device to then order directly here. And again, this means you can order directly um, your, say, a bio link on social media. You could
Mhm.
send it out in text message campaigns, emails, wherever you want. You can run ads to these links too. But again, it allows you to finally actually accept money in the bio link without redirecting the user. It's all, I like to call it our in link system. So everything is done without having to send users off this individual page. And it means you can do multiple conversions. You can now sell something, give away something for free, and build your email list, and uh, have a user give you a review all on the same page. And the best thing about mobile too is it minimizes the steps to making money. So when you check out on mobile, everything, it's Face ID, it's like Apple Pay, it's all just
Mhm.
completely preset. There's no the the steps needed to take from purchase thought to actually checking out is it's tiny. So we've got a heap. There's actually over 100 and something templates we've got, and then there's in URL fan. But again, the majority of these are one of the upgrades that we have. But you can see here's one for a photographer, and again you can take a book appointments and everything like this. But let's just go and create an actual link
Okay.
from scratch. Let's just do it real quick from scratch. Um, let's call this Mike example. And so, and that this is where this tool changed from being a tool around like Linktree replicas to being its own standalone, um, all-in-one suite. Basically, we take around 15 different software solutions and we bring it to building URL fam as like one complete done-for-you suite. I tried to think of it like the Go High Level or ClickFunnels type thing for the mobile platform, right? So this is essentially what your blank template setup would look like. And we have these options over here that say add element and add block. So if I hit add element, this is where you can see all of these different elements that we can use in our page builder here. And again, just like how we're talking about creating simple pages for mobile users with a clear direction of what you want them to experience or what you want them to do, we have probably the easiest page builder in existence, and it doesn't just work via desktop. It also works incredibly well via mobile too. So you can see here all of these different features, and some of these again are upgrades. But let's start off with the basic features. These are all ones that are going to be in the front end product, and there's a few in these other tabs too. But let's start with profile. That means I can go here. Here's the profile tab. Let's go in here and change out. Let's change out this photo from here, and let's make it. Maybe there's a picture of me here somewhere that I might have posted in the past. There we go. Let's just do this one. And I can then go ahead and I don't want that circle. Maybe I want to change it into a background, or I could change it and play around with these different things until I like it, or I can even just give it a little play around with the crop later on. Now I
Mhm.
can go and anywhere that you see, it's all pretty self-explanatory. I can write Luke, but let's just go ahead and just add it, some elements real quick. We can go add that. We can then add in a heading. We can then add in a body text. Yeah. We can then add in, say, a video.
You can put videos on it too. That's cool.
Yeah, you have YouTube videos. You can upload your own videos. You can use your social media videos. Maybe I might put an Instagram, and I can enter a video URL here from Instagram. But let's actually, and not only that, you can also add in complete like embed elements. So, any site that you can take an embed code, you can
Hmm.
add your own custom codes onto these pages too. So
So they
let's go
can watch the
YouTube.
video. They can watch the video right on that page.
Yeah, correct. So if I'm going to go to YouTube here, I'll just grab a random video. Here's this. We got a robot uh, here. Enter video URL saying, um, and then I would add the video here
That's cool.
and see, yeah. So then we can and you can continue building it out. And I'll quickly show you a few examples of things that I've done recently that, again, they take maybe 20 minutes or so. This was actually, well, I'll share this one here. This was access to for our affiliates as a review copy that I did the other week,
Hmm.
where I wanted to give access out to URL fam to our partners promoting it so they could try it, use it, and you can see we've added in video, text, opt-in, link to the actual to get their review access, walkthrough video, other key links for
It looks
JB
really good.
page,
It's like you got animations and stuff on it, moving along. Like,
animations, and I'll quickly just share with you how this looks like on an actual phone. So I'll share this here, fam.com slash, let's see,
and
does
if
that
someone
work?
views that on a desktop, it's just the same version of it, but
Yeah, let me show you.
responsive
Let
and
me show you.
bigger.
Yeah, and so this is where you can either choose to run with it if it's and again, in some cases less is more. This is
Hmm.
so if you have a goal, go for it. But again, you can also have your website traffic be shown specific content. So website traffic that comes from a desktop can be shown a desktop website. Mobile traffic can be shown a mobile website. You just have to do a few things on your end to set that up, but it's quite simple once you've done it once or twice. But again, with more and more traffic becoming mobile, hopefully the trend is we're not going to really need to do that too much.
I like it. I think it looks good.
Yeah. So and I'll show you this as well quickly here on my mobile phone. I'm going to here we go. Can you? Does that come up over my screen, or is that actually not sharing?
I'm not seeing it. I think you're just sharing your Chrome right now.
Yeah, okay, I'm just sharing the Chrome. Let me see if I can quickly change that over. If not, it's all good. Um, Here, maybe yeah, no, unless I can change the screen, I might be able to do this here. Um, okay, let me set it this way. Hopefully, you can see
There we
my
go.
screen
We can.
now.
We're good.
So you can see here, this it looks.
No, it looks great on the phone.
Yeah, and all of these different areas, and we integrate with um, tools like even like tools that you wouldn't normally expect to see in page builders, like GoToWebinar. So you can actually create opt-ins to your webinars directly inside of your URL fam site. Now, even taking this one step further, .com/sign. I just want to show you how easy this is to do this on your phone as well.
Oh, you can actually do it on your phone. That's neat.
Yeah. And this is where it's like, because, we built it for mobile, you don't want to be on the desktop. So you can see here, this is the same as our homepage before, but down the bottom we have the My Links. So this is going to take us to the link page that you might have seen earlier. We
Looks
can
good
then,
on mobile. You can
yeah,
create everything in there. So it really is it's a mobile business.
yeah,
You don't even need a computer.
no. And then you click edit link. So we can go to the one that we did before. Actually, I'll share with you one that we did the other day for a makeup client. Where is it? Here. And it's the same way we do this. See down at the very bottom, it says pages, add element, add block, and
Hmm.
preview. So if I went to add element here we have all of those elements that we were just talking about.
Hmm.
And you can see basic ones. We can create opt-ins, forms. We can upload files for users to download. We can lock files, so users will have to like either opt in to get access to download that file, or pay to download it, or give us their date of birth, or a secret code maybe that we've placed in a social media post, or anything that you can really
Cool.
think of. But there's all these different ways to, I guess, yeah, do things. Yeah, we got the webinar registrations, messenger, social channels, so you can add in all your different social feeds, and then have it be like a one-stop shop for your entire social overall like view of what you're doing across all the networks.
So
Commerce, big one is which is
talk to me a little bit.
yeah,
It kind of makes sense here. You're showing commerce. Talk to me a little bit about ways of making money with this. What are ways of monetizing the software?
for sure. So obviously the main way is going to be either selling things directly on your app, using this as if you're using it for any type of sales page builder,
Mhm.
right? So selling, if you're already selling something now, remember you probably are losing money because mobile traffic is not converting. Again, whether you pick this up or not, I encourage you to try to build a site for mobile for whatever your offer is, and try to make it look as good as possible on mobile with whatever method you're using. If you don't pick this up, but again, this is such a steal of a deal. Like I don't see why anyone wouldn't and I even make it risk free for you as well. But it's selling directly on here is the first key way, right? So you can do affiliate marketing, you can do local marketing, you can do offline marketing, you can sell these themes that I was sharing with you before to local businesses that are in those specific niches, and you can just change the content out with that local business and get them onto mobile, right? A big one that we're doing soon that I haven't even told this to anyone yet, but we wanted to find a way that every user that picks this up in this Founders Edition, I want to surprise everyone and get and basically have this campaign where you can go out to influencers, build them their own URL fam account for their own brand. They might be using a competitor tool, which again
Mhm.
does nothing like what URL fam does. But if you sign them up, you'll not only get a commission, obviously, from them for every month that they purchase, but we want to even have it so they can sign up for free. But their followers, every one of their followers that then might come across that influencer's URL fan page, you will then be able to make a commission from that influencer's millions of followers as like a second tier commission. So that's something that we're looking forward to hopefully bringing out shortly after launch.
Cool.
It's just been a crazy time recently.
No, it sounds like there's tons of ways of monetizing it. And I know, like we said before, you're going to be able to show everything on the webinar. Is there anything else you want
Mhm.
to show really quick? I'm going to have you walk us through the sales funnel here in a second, unless you wanted anything else you wanted to show us before you come back to me.
Yeah. Um, I guess, look, there's maybe I'll share one little just
Go
random
for it.
thing that I thought was really cool
Mhm,
here
go
is
for it.
that, inside of URL fam here, one key thing people as affiliate marketers we've had problems with over the years is you can't actually market to affiliate links. Affiliate links do not like or they just don't get approved by social media platforms. But one cool thing that we can do in URL fam is say I created this page here, and what I wanted to do, or say I created a brand new page. Think of all if all of this stuff wasn't there. I'll go back so you have a
Are
better.
you saying like normally if you try to just post like an affiliate link on Facebook, normally it gets blocked?
Yeah, or if you tried to run ads to it, for
Hmm.
example, you wanted to run ad traffic directly to an affiliate link, it'll say no because there's only a handful of affiliate partners that say Meta allow you to
Hmm.
advertise to. I think Shein, you can advertise to Shein affiliate links, but that's only been recent. But one cool thing we can do inside of URL fam is we can actually and this isn't just for promoting, but also social media that sometimes doesn't like certain websites being promoted. It might be crypto offers, or it might be things to do with like gambling, right? So
Hmm.
there's things that, and there's obviously a moral compass in certain niches, but there's people that are doing the legit things and they can't actually promote their businesses in these main ways too. So because as soon as you post a link, and even if you link to another site that's in one of these niches, it'll get you in trouble. So, or they'll just deny that page from being posted, or the post will get removed. Inside of URL fam, I could add a basically one page link here where what I can do is I can actually lock this actual link. And down here says lock page, and it essentially will create like a members area around this page. Now I could then ask for, say, a password or say an opt-in form, but I might even just say I want them to verify that they're 18. Now, when I hit update here, this entire page will not be visible.
How are you going to
I need
verify
to
if
update.
someone's over 18?
Yeah, basically that they could lie to you, but yeah,
You're doing
they just basically
you're doing your best to try to make sure
doing
they
their
are.
best. But if I, so now that I've locked that page, then I have to verify. Now,
Mhm.
if I click on, I'll show you what that link looks like in real life here. This page is locked. And that's what Meta's going to see when you go to promote it. They won't see any links going anywhere that isn't not okay.
Okay.
Now, you could build a site out around this saying, hey, are you wanting to find the best way to get six pack abs or whatever it might be that you're having trouble with promoting an offer? And then, or you could say, enter the code, let's go, and then have it instead of being entering your birthday,
Hmm.
you would enter the words like "let's go," and then it would forward you directly to your affiliate link. So then you don't even have to do like a review first and then send people across. You can almost advertise directly to the actual affiliate link and be within terms and get approved because
Look
there's
at
this
you.
lock
It's a
in
little bit
between.
gray, but it's
Yeah,
interesting.
yeah, but it's we've tested it and that they're just happy that there's that lock in place, which counts as a essentially a barrier for them, and no one's done that
I
before
mean,
either, you know.
I've never seen that. I've never seen something like that before. That's interesting.
Yeah, so that was the one little just there's so much more I could show you, but I'm not like again, we're doing push notifications. We've got our entire like invoicing and almost like a mini CRM. We integrate with every autoresponder. We integrate with Go High Level. There's so much cool stuff, but I'll leave you to come onto the welcome webinar where again I'm giving away a couple of $1,000 in cash and prizes to you guys on that webinar, as well as a bunch of free copies of URL Fam. So you want to be on that pre-launch webinar for sure.
Go ahead, unshare your screen, come back to us.
Yes.
I don't know if you're frozen or what, but you're not on
Uh,
there. Your camera,
Let me see if I can turn it back on.
see if it works.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I just see your little logo. It's fine. We don't need to see you for this last part of it. Luke, my question for you here is for the upgrades. So we talked about the front end here. You get what do you get there? And walk us through the sales funnel real quick.
Yeah, so the front end is obviously our core product. It's our founders edition. It essentially gives you a lot of what I just showed you. Then it gives you the majority of the elements that to let you create your own pages. You can create sales pages, opt-in pages. You can create social media bio links, affiliate pages, e-com pages, and you can do essentially anything you would be doing on a normal page builder right now. Now we go over the top on the front end here and in every upgrade as well, but we wanted to make this just such an insane deal for you that we've got some cool launch week bonuses that we're throwing in as well. But one of the coolest things that we're doing here, it's the lowest front end price I've ever done for a product. And it's also a one-time deal for the front end offer, which again is something you'll probably never see when it comes to page building. In fact, let me just actually share with you. I got this document, this little image up here earlier, whereas I wanted to share with you guys. Here it is. Oh, maybe it's gone. Damn it.
I can't see your
Um,
screen if we can't see what you're.
oh, okay. Let me see if I can share my screen one more
Go for it.
time here.
Might as well share your screen because we can't see you.
You can't see me, yeah. This is something that I wanted to just share with you. Some of the things that this cool breakdown that what you would need normally to build out a membership site. You need a tool like Teachable or Kajabi, and you can do that inside of URL Fam. So But basically, the front end product that gives you the majority of the key offers inside, some key elements inside of the tool to get any type of site that you would have now built pretty quickly. Now, we are limiting that to 20 different links. So you saw me then create I think we created one link and to a specific to the mic example that we created then. You can get 20 there, but because there's this, if we gave unlimited, it just ends up costing us a lot of money with servers. And we want to make the key thing here as well, because the problem is on desktop sites take so long to load. We wanted to ensure that your sites actually load instantly. So we have the best servers. We don't skip out on costs anywhere. We're trying to. I want to take every user off Linktree, put them on this, right? So we're doing that for a $37 one-time investment, which is a bit of a joke that I'm not charging recurring for this, but that's for 20 licenses there. We have an order bump as well, which is under $10. I think it's $9.90 a month, and that will then move you to unlimited links, right? So that'll give you unlimited links. That is not going to be something we're offering after launch week. We're only doing that right out the gate. And again, this is to unlock you to create unlimited websites, pages, and builds, and eventually, and not just eventually. Like I'm sure, if you're a power user, if you're going to be rebuilding your sites, this is something that you're going to want to pick up rather than in future have to pay to add another 20 links on or 50 links on and pay in these individual bundles that again you can just get it unlimited for $9.90. Now the first upgrade. Do you want to move on to the upgrades?
Sure, yeah, go for it.
Let me see if can you see my screen again now? Cool, you can. Okay,
Yeah,
so the first upgrade is going to be some of our other elements that are in our upgrade pack. So these are going to be things like our advanced elements, like our appointment builder. So again, we can add in, say, an appointment. Let me show you down here, where you can schedule appointments and take appointments directly in your URL fam links. Again, they don't need to go to a second page or a third page. It's all done directly in feed here. And again, so I might want to book an appointment, and I've set up two different appointment types that I have, which is a free consult or a one-on-one mentor call. Let's do the one-on-one mentor call. And what will happen here is any meetings or bookings that take place, I can also have that we actually will monitor under the actual, where are we? The forms page here. Booking data. Any bookings that come in, it'll all be done in here. And that's one of our upgrades, and it also will link across into your Google Calendar as well. So it's all syncs across. Some other higher level elements that we've got is going to be our e-com store. Essentially, it's like our products tab. So what we can actually do is, I don't know if I showed you, if you saw it before, but we've got in this makeup example. We wanted to create essentially like a WooCommerce or a Shopify inside of URL fam. So you can see as we scroll down these products here, where it says buy.
People want to buy it. Do they check? Does it integrate with Stripe or something? How do people pay?
Yes, correct. So we integrate directly with Stripe or PayPal. So I'll show you an example here. Let me actually add in an element. I might put in a donate element. So we have it, see, add payment method. So again, we integrate with either Stripe or PayPal. So I can just go, okay, yep, connect my Stripe. Done. That's how easy it is to do that. Yeah, it's quite easy to do. Now we've also got other integrations, which I may as well just show you here quickly too. From payment methods, autoresponders, calendar. Right now we've got GoToWebinar. We're also about to integrate with Zoom as well. Social media channels, Go High Level, which is a big one because you can then send your leads from here directly over into Go High Level, where you can then run some pretty insane automations like getting an AI voice caller to call up your leads that have just opted in on your Instagram account and then try to close them on the phone to a higher ticket offer or something like that. Type of things you can kind of get into if you want to. And yeah, it's wild what we can do these days. But yeah, this upgrade is our product upgrade, which again, well, this is included, sorry, in the OTO one here, which again, let me see here. We've got the products, and see here's some different products that we've created. And again, this just basically gives you the ability to add a product. So then when it sells, you can then track what products have sold, what they've ordered. It'll update their let's go here.
It's really
It'll
not
update
just a
their
link. It's really not just a mobile page builder. I mean, you guys have put so much stuff into this.
Yeah, it's an entire it's like I said, it's about 15 different tools in one. And that's the
Yeah.
coolest thing about this is so many users get to cancel their subscriptions with other platforms when they realize that they can do so much now directly inside of URL Fan.
That's
So
neat.
yeah, so again from products, which is where you would set your product up, add your photos in, um, and you can check our page and every single page this just pops up directly on your in feed link, and they can enter, they can check out instantly. And then we go next again, and then we can go finally the email receipt. So it'll even email them the receipt, so you know
Oh,
it's all
that's neat.
covered for you.
And
Yeah.
how does it need, does it do you integrate with like like do they need to put in their send what is it send grid or API in there for that? Like how does that work?
Yeah, so basically we can integrate directly with the autoresponder that you have. Also,
Okay.
but with these emails here, we actually will send it via a I think it's like a subdomain from their actual account. So on
Okay,
our
cool.
side, it'll actually send an email. They can change it though. They can change over any of their settings that they want. Let me just pull up a page again real quick here. My links, edit
Neat.
up in the settings. We can go into here.
Look
You
at
can
that.
add in
Okay.
like, yeah. So
So you can
it's
send
all
from like a host or from, okay, neat. You've got, well, quick questions for you. You said you have domain in there. Is that part of an upgrade, being able to use your own domain, or is that, how does that work?
so so right now we've been building it out. We haven't actually released it just yet, and we're
Okay.
still deciding if we're going to. We've got the ability. Um, there's a few things we're looking at doing. We're looking at giving variant or different URLs
Mhm.
instead of just urlfam.com/, whatever your subdomain you want to choose.
Mhm.
But the cool thing is as well, by getting in day one, you'll get your subdomain. There's nothing worse than going into a platform and then you have to put like 40 numbers at the end of your name or whatever
Mhm.
it is that you're trying to create, right? So you'll get yours right out the gate. But in terms of using your own domains, we've got the functionality being built, what's already been built. We are just figuring out the best way to do it because we want to get this out to as many people as possible first. So it might be something that we release after a month or two, but it will be coming for sure.
Okay. Okay. So what are the other upgrades?
Yeah. So basically, yeah. So the first upgrade's it's our luxury edition, which again it's a bunch of these extra extended features. So again, yeah, from our products, um, from the appointment booking. I've actually got the entire uh, thing that you can have a quick look at here right now. Uh, yeah, so from like review elements, countdown elements, scarcity elements, it's all included in that first upgrade. Now the next upgrade is our AI automation and agent suite. So this is something that we decided to throw in last minute. Well, because we were planning on building it but releasing it in like a month, but we ended up being able to do it earlier, which is, say, for example, I was on a page, my links, and I wanted to go to here, and I wanted to add in a new image down the very bottom here saying add new element, image, or I might want to have a three-piece slider or something, but I want to basically add in two different images where I can upload my own image, I can use royalty free, or we can use AI here, where I can say, build me a um, logo for my initials. LM that is in the cyberpunk theme with a anime character. I don't know, something like that.
Mhm.
And basically, when you're building out websites, funnels, and whatever, you're always needing to create different images and visuals, especially on mobile. This is a way that you can just instantly do it uh, inside of your actual link. And we use I forget which one it's that we're using now, but we just upgraded to like the best one that you could use in terms of image creation. It doesn't just create these half-baked, rubbishy type images. It goes in and can create really high quality content very, very quickly. And
Do you guys pay for
we've
the API?
we pay for it. Yeah, it's all
Okay.
covered by us. You don't have to connect anything in terms of like doing anything your side. It's all covered by us. And yeah, so that's part of this upgrade is our the AI image generation, unlimited generations as well. We're not limiting you at all. We've also then got our AI agent down here, Neo, which I've called it Neo, and you can see as well how it just built that, but with knowing what color our actual page is,
Mhm.
so it ties directly in with whatever you're doing. So it basically removes those like those road bumps that stop us building pages. Realistically, it can be really frustrating having to stop to then get the right image or design, or it allows for that mindset to keep on going. Down
Luke,
here in the bottom right, we've got
what
our little
upgrade allows us to remove the powered by URL fam if we don't want that at the bottom?
that is the rebranded, the final upgrade.
Okay.
So yeah.
Sorry, you keep going.
Yeah, so then down here in the bottom right, we've got this our Neo bot. So this is essentially our AI bot, which is going to help us with any questions we have support wise inside of URL Fan, but also help us build out um, uh, the end goal of what we're trying to achieve. So, one of the biggest things that stops us from making progress is that we don't know what to do or where to get started, or why isn't our page converting, right? And this our AI bot Neo here is something we can speak to. We can say, hey, I'm not sure what color scheme to use
Mhm.
for this, or what colors go with this with this type of idea that I have, or I'm trying to get the most out of my email marketing and I want to grow my email list, but right now I need to be making money. How can I build a sales page in URL fan that can do both? And it would then help you and tell you what elements to use and everything like that directly in the chat here. So you can use it as basically for when you don't know what to do, it can tell you what to do type deal, right? So that's our second upgrade is our AI
Cool.
bundle there. Um, then from there, OTO 3, it's my VIP training, my favorite VIP training, which again, we go from uh, you get bonus live webinar trainings directly as a part of the front end bonus. You get three, but after that, we go into our well, I call it the monetization series. It's when we take URL fam, and I'm going to take you through multiple business models. So from local marketing, affiliate marketing, offline marketing, creating your own product, selling it, and creating your own business.
And I always like
Selling your
this
own.
upgrade that you do, Luke, where you actually like show people it's extra training, like you said, it's VIP training, but and
Yeah.
it's not. I think it's not just one. You do eight different webinars. We're going to walk through people, answer their questions, help them to actually use this, help them to actually get results. One thing I know about Luke, I've known him for many years now. Uh, how long have we known each other? It's been
Oh, it's over 10 years
10
now.
years now, is that he actually cares about his customers and he actually cares about you guys getting results. So if you're interested in actually learning from him and having a person he's going to be there. It's not Luke outsourcing this to someone else and you sign up for it and you end up finding some random person on that you've never heard of before. He's going to be on there taking care of you. It's a
Yeah.
good upgrade.
And thanks. And you can see, like, I always say that I stay on webinars for as long as needed. And I'll stay on to answer any questions, even if it's on like personal one-on-one questions about your own business. I don't leave
Mhm.
until everyone's been answered. And you can see here's this is my last product launch. You can see some of these went for 5.5 hours, 4.5, almost 5 hours. I did a 6 hour one somewhere here, and sometimes as well, I'll do like multiple webinars in the week
You
because
did
I
a
know
six
people
hour
won't.
one?
Yeah, I don't know if I can see if I can
Did you take
find it.
any pee breaks? Like, how do you do a 6 hour one?
Um, no, I actually didn't. Let me see if I can go newest to oldest
Newer
upload
machine.
date length. Yeah, I don't know. It'll be in here somewhere, but it was just it went for a very very long
No,
time.
I
But
believe it.
and people it was almost like two big big enough webinars anyway in the one series. I wanted to create an entire. I probably bit off more than I could chew. I wanted to create an entire business from creating a product, an ebook with AI. I wanted to research a product that's actually needed in the market. I wanted to then build the product, create it, design it, build the sales pages, create the ads for it, and launch it all by the end of the training. And we did, and it made money. It just took 6 hours, but
You're nuts.
it gave people no one could have the excuse that I can't get an offer out anymore because yeah, it's there. But you can see I do a lot of different so many different videos all the time. Encore training. It'll be in here somewhere. This six
I
hour.
believe you. I believe you. Okay, so
Yeah.
that's the training, and then
That's the
you've
training. So
got
then that,
one
and
more.
it works out, that's a one-time price. It works out to be about like $7 a webinar. Now, if I break that down via like, say it's a 3 hours, you're paying, it's about $3, not even that, $2 an hour. So if you think I'm worth that, get that upgrade. I think you'll really enjoy it. And again, it's a way I get to know you and on a more personal level. I get to know your businesses and, it's a lot of, we do a lot of, like I rely on you guys a lot to be doing the work and I hold you guys accountable. So if you need that's a good place for that because again, every week we will continue to work on what we've just been doing. And again, we move fast. It's about getting results fast. I've got 8 sessions. I've got to get you making money. I don't want to spend 8 sessions and all this time to where you then just don't get anything because then it wastes my time and yours. So yeah, if you want to get results, that's the one of the fastest ways to do it, I'd say. After that, we then have. I'm calling it. I decided to bundle these, so it's they're basically three standalone products in one. And I've got. Let me see what I've called it. I think I called it the. I updated
Triple
the name of it.
diamond
Yeah,
suite.
the triple diamond. I was going to call it the elite diamond pack, but I called it the triple diamond pack. So essentially, this gives us the template suite. So the template suite is going to be over 50 done for you templates from my design team that we've built out. Now, this again, with the front end, you get I think you get about 60-70% of all of the different element buttons of things you can add onto a URL fam site. OTO one, the luxury edition, gives you the remaining more advanced elements and
Mhm.
but that meant we had the problem of okay, well, we have to now create two lots of templates because if we gave front end people templates that had elements that they don't have, it's going to be messy. So it works out great for you guys because instead of just 50 templates and for that you'll get that work with the core elements, you're also going to get another 50 templates if you have OTO one upgrade, and that's again one time investment. It's just grab it. It's worth it. It makes it is such a seamless process to getting at the end of the day getting offers out there. And you're never going to make money until you've got offers out there and putting the right offer in front of the right person on the right device. It just makes sense. So this gives you 50 templates for the front end elements, 50 templates for the luxury and front end. Then we are releasing 20 new templates every single month. That is part one of this upgrade. Part two is we have built an entire push notification system inside of URL Fam. So when someone comes to your URL Fam page, if you have the push notifications on, you can literally start to bank your traffic and then send push notifications to people that have been to each individual URL Fam link that you've had if they've accepted for you to send them push notifications. So I can go send. I might want to send it to, say, Mike's example. Anyone that said yes to actually receiving notifications from you when they've come to your URL Fam link, I can then enter whatever I want the notification on your phone to pop up saying, hey, Mike, Black Friday sales start this week. I could
Push
upload a
notifications are
photo.
amazing. I think they're underutilized ways of reusing traffic and getting. You get someone on a push notification list, and you can just market to them over and over and over again. It's like email marketing.
Exactly like email marketing. You just don't even need to get the opt-in anymore. So it's a seamless way, and it's one of the coolest. I think in my opinion, it's so much easier making more sales of customers you already have
True.
versus trying to get new customers. And I say this all the time with social media. People are so strung out trying to grow their fan numbers, and that they never then actually focus on promoting to the fans they actually have. And even that one change can really result in so much more of an income increase by focusing on the followers you do have versus only trying to get new fans because of the number, right? So yeah, so this upgrade, this the triple diamond bundle comes with our push notification system as well. Send unlimited push notifications, but just don't spam it. You can schedule them in advance, and again, you can do that for all of the links you have. Again, if you have the front end gives you 20 links, and so all 20 will be able to send push notifications if you have this bundled upgrade. Or if you have the unlimited, you can then send it to or every single link that you've got in here. So that's pretty cool. Then the third and the final upgrade here is our membership mobile site builder, right? So before I was sharing with you how you can actually create in-link, how you can lock elements inside of an actual page. So people can
Hmm.
visit the page, the element it might just be locked, right? Now, what if I wanted to actually lock the entire page? So this is where I can. Oh, I think I showed it the wrong way before, but normally I would take an element, say this image down below here, say I wanted to lock that. And I can also as well time this element. So if I want something, a sale that's coming out next week, I can set it up in advance and have it be the timer will launch it
Well,
when
that's
it
when it will
needs to.
show.
But
It won't show until the timer shows up. Is that what you're saying?
yeah, correct,
Okay.
correct. Yeah. So and then, but say with the image here, say if I wanted to lock that and they needed to opt in or they needed to buy something or whatever it might be, I would go edit element and then I would go to locker and then I would click turn the lock on and that's how I would do it. The rest of the page is visible. This part's locked. Now, what if I wanted to create an internal page though, and I wanted to create this image is a button, or add a button under it saying, "Hey, buy my 10 videos tips on weight loss or whatever it might be." I can create internal pages here. I could call this members weight loss and create that. And now it's going to create an internal page. And I can create as many of these internal pages as I want, but then I can jump over here and now I've got an internal page that I can then start again.
Uh-huh.
So where I might do headline. Oh, sorry, header. And then I might do a video. I might do my Instagram feed. So for example, I'm just going to just grab some random elements just to, um, but say if imagine if I did like header.
All right, continue on.
Yeah, so basically on this internal page, I can add in whatever I want. But say I want to make this actual page private, I can go ahead, I can lock this page, right? So people can't access it, and I might add in a password. I might call it um, "I love Mike," and then we'll get people going viral
I
trying to
love
get to
that
my
password. That's
Instagram.
a great one.
Yeah. And I'm sure people can't wait to get to my Instagram feed, which you definitely can't get to publicly. You have to enter it via this membership that we're creating here. But I'm going to add in a button. I might add in a link actually, but let's say I know I add in a button. I'll call this say, access my Insta code is I love Mike. And then I want to link this to an inner page where I'm then going to go ahead and then go members um, weight loss. But again, because I've gone up here already and I put this lock button on it,
Uh-huh.
that button is now, I'll just show you it. I'm going to update here. And again, remember, this will look better on mobile, but I'll just show you on desktop because we're here. Here, I'm going to scroll down through all of this and I love Mike.
Thank you. That's
And
cool. I like
now
that. That's neat.
Yeah,
And you could do like you could give bonuses to people with that. You could like reveal secret content. I mean,
yeah.
this is cool.
You could even sell. We added a buy button down here, and we can do the exact same thing. Click to buy, and then it's gonna we can actually send it to the actual link itself. So what I should do, I should get this page option, and I'll get it added down here as well. But we know the link to this is going to be this inner page. This is the link here, so I can just copy that. Sorry, and then go back here. And now, once someone buys, we're going to send them to there. And that'll work the same way that I make money, and then they'll get sent to this internal link that no one knows even exists until I put a button to it. I only know it exists because it's not added anywhere else here, and it's only linkable via that button.
Very cool.
So
Look,
those three. So
you've got one more upgrade here, and
yeah,
I'm gonna have you go through it before my 4-year-old knocks down my door again.
yeah, we'll
Uh,
do it real quick.
yeah, go for
Last
it.
last upgrade, this is again, this is might be for some people, might it will be for some people, but not everyone. Now, this is going to be for people that just love the idea of basically taking ownership of URL fan, making it your own, being able to almost show off like it's your own product because you can take our logo out, put your logo in, and you can then actually what you're buying is license keys. You can give them away, you can rent them out, you can sell them, you can revoke the license key. You can essentially make this your own product that you can sell those license, do whatever you want with those license keys. Sell them for $10 each, $100, $1,000 each. It doesn't bother me. Give it away for free to our clients now as a value add, so they can build out sites themselves, or sell it even like how I'm selling URL fam here. Now that upgrade as well is going to let you take away this powered by URL fam at the bottom here
And I
as
think a lot of
well.
people are gonna like being able to do that as well, being able to take away that branding at the bottom and being able to resell it.
Correct. Yeah, and yeah, so that's going to be here. It's just hard you to get rid of this. The thing is, though, that as well, if you do have that, and again, you can take away this text as well. But if you do have it as well, we're adding in a feature shortly that if anyone does click on your URL fam link at the bottom, you'll be able to connect it to your own affiliate link, so you'll be able to make commissions for anyone that buys URL fam from your actual.
Well, that's a neat idea, but that would only be if you have if you have the final upgrade. So if you have the final upgrade, then it could go perhaps to your link.
No, so like, we're still discussing it, but I'm pretty sure we're going to do it anyway for people because the link's going to be there anyway.
Okay.
We want people to make money, so we're going to probably just give it to everyone.
Oh, that's
So
nice.
if they have the link there, it's not going to piss them off if they're making money. But there are people that, again, if you're selling this or reselling it, you
Mhm.
obviously can't have another brand there. So makes sense there. So
Awesome.
that's the final upgrade. We've got 20 license keys, 10 license keys, and then a quick secret if you're really just don't care about the license keys and just want the branding on, if you hit no at the end, there's a 5 license key deal as well that will then allow you to do that, and you don't need to get 20 license keys if it's not what you're after.
And you mentioned during this call, and I want to make sure people aren't confused. The OTO 4 is it's like your triple diamond suite. You kind of mentioned it
Mhm.
being like a bundle of stuff.
Yes.
That one is like a group of products together, but I want to make it completely clear to people there is no, like a lot of times in these JVZoo launches, there's a bundle discount. On this, there is no
Yes.
bundle discount, correct?
100% not. The key thing with this is we didn't do that because one, some of these upgrades, even though they're all like very inexpensive, like there's like I think 2 or 3 of them that are between $9 and like again, I think up to like $50 or something a month. That might give you three different softwares in one for that,
Mhm.
right? So that some of these tools cost us money to provide, and we have to cover those costs. So that's why we can't do a bundled one-off deal. And I'm slowly feel like we're going to be seeing the dying days of that because again, you want products that are going to get you results, that are going to work, and in most of the cases. There will be things that will be recurring for the actual vendor, and no one minds paying recurring if it's getting them results,
Sure.
right?
Sure, makes
So
sense.
Yeah, so that's what we've done here. But again, we've made this deal like the front end product here. You'll never see a page builder like this. That's a one-time deal for $37. And again, it's only $37 if you pick it up on that launch webinar. And again, I'm also giving away free copies to on that session as well. And I'll share with you how that works later, Mike. But it's yeah, we're giving away cash prizes on it. I'm also doing a double money back guarantee. You can come and pick it up if you use it for 14 days. You can get refund for whatever reason. You might hate my accent, hate my shirt, whatever. You'll get all your money back. You can also then work us for 60 days. You can come onto our trainings. You can implement what we teach on the trainings via our support and me working with you. And if you don't get results after 60 days, I will double your investment back.
I love the way you
That's
do
how
that,
sure
Luke.
I
You
am.
always, I know you really take care of people, and you always give them those really good guarantees that they're gonna get results with it, and that you're not just trying to take their money and say good luck. You
Not
actually
at
care
all.
about them. Luke,
Exactly.
thank you so much for coming on the show today. You've got the webinar on Thursday at 9 a.m. Eastern. Is there anything else, anything you want to mention before we wrap it up?
Only that I want you to apologize to your wife and to the little one because I know I've taken up a lot of your time tonight. I am so excited for this
I think
launching
she
and
I
coming
think
up.
she wants me to come out and eat something, which
Oh,
I'm happy to do. But
well, that's good.
I don't know if you heard the noise in the other room as well. Hopefully you guys didn't hear that. But
No.
no, I had a blast today. I always like having you on my show, Luke. The reason why I always bring you on, I've interviewed Luke for I believe every single launch
Every launch
that
you
you've had
you made
come
the
out. And
made the
if I
most.
didn't, it wasn't because I didn't want to. It was because something else was going on in my life. But I'm pretty sure I've had you on for
No,
each
I'm
one.
pretty
It's
sure you
because
have too.
yeah, because I know that you put out good content. I know that you put out good software, and that you actually take care of your customers. So again, thank you so much for
Thank
coming on
you,
the show
mate.
today, and best of luck with your launch.
Thanks, mate. Appreciate it. Thank you, everyone. See you on the webinar.